Hello, my beautiful soul. It's Kirsten with Kismet, and yes, it's time for the weekly affirmation. This week we have a beautiful one that I'm super excited to share with you, and it is, I believe each day is a miracle about to unfold. I believe each day is a miracle about to unfold. Well, let's just get to the big elephant in the room, and that is, it seems like a redundant type of card, right? Because I will tell you something. The fact that you woke up in the morning, there's your miracle. You have one already under your belt. You're ready for number 2. So what is the second miracle? Here's the thing about miracles. They're in your life already. You just may not be aware that they're happening. That moment when you embrace the possibility that you can receive miracles, that miracles are available to everyone regardless of who they are, that in itself is also a miracle. So there's miracle number 2. We're just chalking them up as we go, baby. Miracle, miracle, miracle. But the moment you become open to the possibility that you can receive a miracle, you start to receive the miracles. And miracles aren't necessarily the big, I came back from the dead, there was a big flood in biblical times, I am cancer-free, all those miracles, depending upon your beliefs with the flood. But at the same time, miracles can be small things. A miracle can be when you open yourself up for a new relationship, or when you take that first step towards getting the job that you really, really want, or when you realize that you haven't been setting healthy boundaries for yourself and people have been running all over you, and you take that moment to utter your very first no. All of those are miracles. Miracles are simply you looking at life through the lens of love. You looking at your circumstances and your situation from a different perspective. Instead of seeing it through the eyes of fear, you see it through the lens of love. That's it. And so the moment you become open to receiving them and you shift your perspective on your life and notice that everything in your life is actually love-fueled. And you may be thinking, Kirsten, my life is not love-fueled. There is so much crap going on in my life, you would not believe it. But here's the thing. The lessons that you're here to learn, those lessons are fueled from love. They're not lessons fueled from disdain or despair or wanting you to fall on your face kerplat. Your lessons in life, your circumstances in life, those have been set up for you to grow and to discover and to embrace who you are. And that is love. So, miracle 1, you got up this morning. You took a breath. You're here. Miracle 2, being open to receiving them. Saying, why not me? Why can't I get a miracle? Number 3, recognizing that miracles are simply you looking at life through a lens of love and not from a place of fear. So that you see all the help and support that is around you each and every day. I will share with you just one quick miracle I experienced this weekend. I was in the drive-through lane, right, at my local coffee shop here in Lindstrom, and I was parked. I was waiting for my beverage and sitting there just kind of doing my thing, and I got rear-ended. Seriously, the woman behind me smacked me hard enough that I went forward. And it startled me more than anything else, and I got out of the vehicle, and there was no damage. and I didn't sustain any whiplash injuries. She was okay too. It was, yes, an inconvenience for me to get this out of my car and to deal with this and go through the insurance and pictures and blah, 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 on the off chance that it was something more. But it was a miracle because it could have been worse. There could have been damage to my car. There could have been damage to me. There could have been damage to her and her child from her inattention, which she freely admitted to me. And the thing is, I actually said my little gratitude. Thank you for keeping me safe. Thank you for this miracle of being safe. And I went along for the rest of my day. Yes, I will admit I had an adrenaline rush for a couple hours because my system had gone into fight or flight, but at the same time, I was extremely grateful for the miracle that came through. I could have looked at this from a totally different perspective, gotten pissed off, gotten angry, gotten frustrated that it took time out of my day, just kind of went down the rabbit hole with it. But instead, I recognized love as it was occurring in my life. And so I experienced this miracle. And once you start experiencing them, you'll recognize them more quickly. And you will continue to be awed and grateful as they come into your life. So this week, make the shift or shift a little further. Look at things from a different perspective. Not from a perspective of fear or despair or frustration, but from the perspective of love. Because when you do that, those miracles, they're going to fly in. I'd love to hear about miracles you've experienced in the past week or month. Share them with me in the comments, because I always, always, always am just thrilled to hear from you. This is Kirsten with Kismet, sending you love and light for a beautiful week.